in Turkish Airlines 34-game regular season, and we are underway as Paris basketball gets things going. Top two-man game with Hayes. Shorts has that step back jumper. You see how Baldi on him using his height. Shorts wants to pull up from three, and right off the bat, it's TJ Shorts. Hands to the sky. Kavarius Hayes, Antonin, Garuba. Three different Euro steps right there. 1, 2, 3. Around Antonin got called for the foul. Yeah, I think that pass by Capasso was supposed to be to Tavares. Off on the second one. And here comes TJ Shorts from Paris basketball one more time. They're there outside. Two-man game with Yantanen. Back to Shorts. Shorts had a look. Decides to take it to the hoop. Tavares runs him down from behind. Calls Kavarius Hayes out one more time. Oh, what a beautiful dish. And that's just, he just draws so much attention, does TJ Shorts. And finds Kavarius Hayes for an easy two. Tyson Ward gets eaten up by a pick from Tavares at the foul line. Kavarius Hayes is so important here tonight. Trying to be physical with Tavares. You see Tavares has got a position underneath the basket. Jack pulls up for three with a set shot from deep. And Madrid is not going to back down offensively, I can tell you that. Gabriel Deck with his first hit of the night. Sebastian Herrera now. TJ Shorts one more time, drawing defenders everywhere. Nice pick by Kavarius Hayes, and TJ Shorts has been a part of everything so far here early on. Splitters looking for a little bit of full court pressure. And Niger Heafy jumps off the bench. Quickly looking into Tavares. He's got all the position he wants down low. Kavarius Hayes comes from the side. Yantanen with the help. Already got a foul. And they call that one on Hayes, I believe. Kavarius Hayes with that foul. So hard with Tavares down low. He gets that position. You have to stop him before, but what happens, you see him on the pick and roll, and he finds his spot by Diago Splitters. Kavarius Hayes comes out of the game. Yantanen is going to be your big man in the game. That's your five-man right now. It's Kavarius Hayes, you see him right there. Maybe just a quick equipment change, and they get right back into the game, but Heafy stepped in for him. So let's see if this is something with the jersey or it's actually a strategic move from Coach Splitter. And now they're trying to throw some full court pressure on Shorts to keep the ball out of his hands. Baldi. Heafy going to the basket, posting up Capasso, using the body. Oh, look at the hands by Capasso. Heafy looking foul. Capasso to the basket. Tavares finishing it down the middle. And one thing is you get Tavares the lane, but coming off the fast break, you don't want Tavares getting that ball and throwing it down like that as Paris slows things down here. Yantanen slips that pick. This time he sets it. 5 on the clock, and Garuba's going to be called for the foul. A lot of physicality there in that pick. We have a clock issue, looks like, as the scoring table stops the game here. I'm calling the referees over. So let's see what we got going here. I gotta think this is a clock issue, if anything. Let's see if the clock restarted after the Garuba foul.
It's never start. It's never start.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, calculate when the 6:53 stop till the ball is stopped by the referee. Okay.
Calculate before.
You see, still.
Calculate before when it stopped. Now.
Now let's stop the game.
The crowd's down to 638. And we got a foul on the backside. Is that on? Let's see who they called that on with a wraparound. It's going to be a foul on Alberto Albaldi, trying to get position. And now facing up against TJ Shorts, full court. So a little slower pace to start things here in the first 3.5 minutes. Right down the middle, Garuba well defended on Tyson Ward. And here comes Deck, 3 quick passes into the basket. Albaldi, nothing called, and here comes Paris. And I think, what is this call? That was maybe on the nice vet. He knows how to get things done. And now TJ Shorts on the bench. It's Nazar Heafy taking over a little bit at the point guard position. And it's Capasso all over him. Heafy to the bench. And Tavares, 2 quick fouls. As Tavares is going to have to go to the bench with that tech. That's 2 on him. You see Musa on the bench. Azonia, we haven't seen either one of them yet. Tavares continues to talk, and he'd be better off just taking a little of a break. As I talked about Sergi Baca the last time out, in 16 minutes of play at a +20, 11 points, 5 rebounds. 4 of them were offensive. Him and Tavares had 9 of the 11 offensive rebounds for Madrid in that game. Heafy now trying to get it in. Garuba all over. Colin Malcolm, there's a foul up top. This time, boy, I'll tell you what. Madrid is turning this game into a physical contest. Garuba now. Heafy coming off that pick. You're going to see Capasso take the first push and then antagonize Heafy to make the second push. And again, 500 points for Heafy, career milestone, but that's a 22-year-old playing against a vet right there, drawing that foul. And Capasso now pulls up from 3 wide open and drills it from deep. As Utera decides to go under the pick on Capasso, not a good idea. Kratzer back in the game. Heafy to the basket, gets up, under, kicks it out. It's a 3-pointer, and see with the 3-pointer. That's your second one of the night for Paris basketball. The first one was TJ Shorts in the first possession of the game. Capasso wants another one. He's all over Utera going behind the pick. And here comes Heafy now. Looking for the pick and roll. Kratzer back in the lineup. Heafy pulls up, fades, and gets one to roll in. Capasso bumped knees with Utara, I think. He went straight down. He's holding his left knee right now. And you hope that that's nothing. Except for a little bone-to-bone contact, which he'll be able to shake off. Yeah, he looks fine. Let's get a look at it. If we can see. Not on this play, we're not going to look at it, because that's a wide-open 3-pointer yet. Here's the play with the 3-pointer. Again, no luck on seeing what happened to Capasso there, but he's back up and at him as Musa comes off the bench ready to check in. Azonia, who just checks in, pulls up for the 3. Man, I'll tell you what, if you leave Capasso alone, he sticks the 3. If you help out for a second, is Azonia getting the open look. And he's already starting out 1 for 1. Heafy now. Utara to the basket. Utara up soft off the backboard. Not soft enough, though, as it goes off the front of the rim. Capasso leading the break. Team up 3. Shakes. Back down to Baca. Baca kicks out Musa, or I'm sorry, Albaldi. He's short on the 3. He was your best 3-point shooter throughout most of this season for Real Madrid. And Heafy now slowing things down a little bit. Still just under 4, over 4 to go here. in his first. C with a step back three one more time, and Maçı C taking it to the hoop, stepping back from three and asking for the foul. Get it, Maçı. Here comes Capasso now, double team. Albaldi one more time, takes a second look at it. Ibaka using that big body, nice backdoor cut and gorgeous pass as Deck reads it perfectly, finds the back of the head of his defender, Heafy, and cuts behind him and gets a wide open. Maçı C one more time. This time he doesn't get it. Big rebound, Otari. He can't put it back. Another rebound, this time by Colin Malcolm. Malcolm to the basket. Kotz is going to be called for an offensive foul. It's with 2 fouls. Capasso yet to get a rest, even though he took a shot to the knee. Gets to the basket, finds a corner to Ibaka. Well defended by Kavarius Hayes. And that's going to be Paris basketball. A lot of teams put more pressure on him, took over, but Andres Feliz has stepped up his game, and he seems to be fitting in the system of Tus Mateo more and more. As TJ Shorts is defended by Feliz. Now, here we go one more time. Come on, we can't have clock issue, but again, if I'm Thiago Spill, he's talking to the referee as we speak here. And again, it's just slowing down the pace of the game, which works to Real Madrid's advantage. And I think the referees have a little talk right now with the table, and there's either a clock issue or there's a human issue on the sideline. They have to figure it out. Sergio Yu checks in the game. Sergio Yu had 0 points in that first game against the first game. I should say the last game against Paris, but did have 6 assists. He distributed the ball well. As now you got Andres Feliz and Sergio Yu in the lineup. Madrid with the 2-point lead. Shorts now. Tyson Ward with a nice pick. Shorts to the basket, dumps it off. Kavarius Hayes one more time. Throwing it down at the rim as Ibaka had to come over to help. TJ Shorts is doing it all for his team. 5 points, 2 assists. Feliz looking for the 2-man game. Look at him directing traffic now off to Musa. Musa and Ibaka want the 2-man game. Trying to dribble through the middle, can't get it. We got a jump ball tie-up. It's going to be Kavarius Hayes and Jana Musa as he tried that Euro step crossover. 2 defenders coming in from the backside. Look at TJ Shorts getting the back off the ground, and Kavarius Hayes just like last time that game. Hayes and Musa, they're going to have to jump it up one more time. Interesting with Tavares before they had a short tap. This time they go too high. Hayes can't get there. Musa definitely can't get there. And watch for Ibaka back there. That's the guy you got to watch out for. If you're Hayes, you want to tap it between shorts. Right there. There's the spot. Now Hayes going to push it right back at Real Madrid. It's a slower pace than round 33. A little confusion in the Paris offense, but there's a push on Feliz, and Shorts can't get the fadeaway, but he's going to go to the line for 2. See that right hand push off Shorts just enough, and he's got a little bit of acting skills in him too. So as soon as he feels that right hand, he's going to follow the lead of the push and take it. Try to get to the line. Shorts a 73% free throw shooter on the season. Both good right there. He's up to 7 points as Zonia sets things up for Madrid. Yui all by himself for 3. Side rim, and here comes Paris one more time. Short sees a lane, kicks it out to the corner. Now Kavarius Hayes is going to slow it up. Madrid doing a good job of transition defense and making Paris get into their set. There's Sebastian Herrera with the step back and easy 3. You had to help a little bit. Sebastian Herrera knocks down a wide open look. Musa now. Good defense by Hayes one more time, and here comes Herrera from behind. Both teams talking about physicality, man. They can run all they want, but you know, as the season winds down and games get more important, it's all about being physical. Madrid trying to hold on as much as they can. Tavares on the bench. Herrera with his first foul, but that'll send Musa to the line for 2. And even a slower paced game here in this first quarter. Paris basketball still with 23 points. And Real Madrid not far behind with 1:46 to go. Shorts and Hayes. Now it's Shorts and Ward up top. Ward getting the cut down. They want to clear out. Hayes has been wide open down the middle. One more time. It's Kavarius Hayes. Sergio Yu doesn't step over to help on the cut. Ibaka's yelling at him. And Kavarius Hayes one more time on the alley-oop set by TJ Shorts. Hayes right now all over the place defensively. Look at him. And you got a wide open look to Andres Feliz on the backside. And that's a good basket on the goaltend. A little bit of defensive confusion for Paris also. They left Feliz wide open. Tyson Ward now. Too many people all bunched up for Paris basketball right there. Last minute of this first quarter. Shorts got his back to Feliz now. Faces him. Ward with the pick and roll. And Feliz, I think, is going to be called for a second foul. You see Tyson Ward and the rest of the team just talking over. Something went wrong there. There was a first push by Ward, and Feliz has that second reaction. Feliz has a case in that first pick. Whereas watch Ibaka talk this and help me for a minute. But remember, Sebastian Herrera just hit a three-pointer with Sergio Yu helping out in the middle. So your tendency is to not to help the next time down and give up the easy look for 3. But Kavarius Hayes has just been eating it up from TJ Shorts. 4 assists for Shorts. The buzzer into play, but nothing's happening. You get a thumbs up from the scoring table. And now 6-point lead for Paris basketball. A couple possessions left. Both teams in the bonus. Zonia hasn't had a look at the basket since that first 3. Andres Feliz goes baseline after making a layup early. He's short. And here comes Paris basketball one more time. They're going to slow it down here. Not enough time for a 2-for-1. So now you're going to see them space out their offense a little bit more. No fouls to give for Madrid. Kavarius Hayes one more time, cuts down the middle. That's a nice block by Ibaka. Here comes Yule from behind as TJ Shorts off to Feliz, who goes diving down the middle. That's going to be a foul to the basket. Andre Feliz has had a tough time here physically in this first quarter. He's got 2 fouls already. He's going to draw the foul from Tyson Ward and go to the line for 2 as Campasso is ready to check in for the shooter. Heafy checks in with 7 seconds to go for the offense as Kavarius Hayes will come out. They have no use for him right now, as they're going to want to push the ball up and try to get a quick 3 with 7 seconds to go. Campasso deck waiting to check in here with 7 to go. 6.9 to be exact. Feliz trying to make it a 4-point game. He's long, and look at Ibaka fight for the rebound. We got another scramble for the ball. Paris comes out with it with 1 second. Shorts, can he make it? TJ Shorts is long off the back of the rim. Javarius Hayes also with Ibaka. Capasso back in. There's a foul on TJ Shorts, pushing off Capasso. Only one on Shorts. 4 assists tonight in just 7 minutes of play. Steps back off the pick and roll, looking for Ibaka down low, can't find him. Paris does a good job of rotating back to the men. Capasso's gonna have to come through and shoot up a 3. Can't get that one to fall, and here comes TJ Shorts and the Paris boys. Javarius Hayes trying to set the pick on the fast break. Kicks it out, Yonton into Ward. Ward's been quiet so far. Off to Hayes, back to Shorts, 10 on the shot clock. Oh, good hands one more time by Capasso. This is why we went head to head with Capasso and Shorts, because when Capasso's on him, he's gonna attack the ball. Look at these hands by Capasso. As soon as he sees Shorts put 2 hands on it, he's gonna get it before he can do anything, shoot or pass the ball. Great defense by Facu. Ibaka down the middle, fakes up, under. A little too much on the twist right there. Ibaka can't get that one to fall. That's his shot. Look at Ward coming out, and Yontonen's all by himself. That's long, though. Tyson Ward with the rebound, long rebound out to Musa. Musa to the basket, flips one up in his style, and gets it to fall. Yontonen, a wide open look, couldn't get it to go. Shorts now. Well defended by Capasso. Capasso back in the passing lane. 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get it back out of position. Well defended again by Capasso. He's going to have to shoot it. That ball goes up, and that is good from the corner just in time. Sebastian Herrera gets the ball off just in time, and a 3-pointer to save another difficult offensive set for Paris basketball. Capasso putting the clamps on TJ Shorts right now. Capasso with a nice pass inside the bucket. Ibaka kicks it back out from underneath the circle. And Musa can't get it to fall. Hayes with the rebound, and here comes Paris as they spread out their offense on the transition. Stop, pops, drops. TJ Shorts from the elbow. That's what he loves to do in the transition offense. It's hard to stop, especially with Javarius Hayes getting those. And Felipe Reyes. Yui now slipping off the pick from Capasso. Garuba down low with a nice quick move to the baseline. Oh, I can't believe they didn't call a travel right there, but Paris comes out with the ball, and there's a foul by Yui as TJ Shorts puts it up from deep, can't get it to go. And Thiago Spitter just keeps on rotating his bench. No 3-pointer there, so it'll be Paris ball. Both teams just on a foul. Garuba. Ifu hasn't got anything done yet. Sergio Yu is going to knock that one out. It's going to be Paris basketball as Colin Malcolm comes in, tries to go over the top of him and get the rebound. Look at Capasso and Shorts right in front of me. Man, Tyson Ward now wants his. That one's not down, and they had a wide open Musa down the floor. Capasso wants to go right by his defender, gets it up and lays it in. Facu Capasso's not waiting for anybody tonight. He's going to take it to the basket, and he's playing great defense on TJ Shorts. Both these guys going at it. 9 and 5 for TJ, 5 and 4 for Capasso. Yonton now to Hifi. Hifi uses his body, shakes off Sergio Yu, but that's short. And here comes Real Madrid picking up their pace now. Capasso, Arzonia. Arzonia's short on the 3. He just shoots it from anywhere these days. TJ Shorts off to Yontonen. Yontonen off to Malcolm. Malcolm now trying to get to the hoop on Musa, using his body. He might have got away with a travel. Turns around, fades, and gets the roll as you see 3 Paris players ready to come back in. Capasso trying to run. This is a la Paris basketball. So Paris basketball has changed the play. Look at his zone. You go back door, and he gets knocked off the rim. What a play by Tyson Ward. as it rolls around the rim, ready to drop in. Spectacular by Arzonia and Capasso. Now Ward wants one back. He's short. And Ward and Heafy can't get it going from outside the three-point line. And there's going to be a foul called on Colin Malcolm coming up the floors. Musa tries to run it down. Oh for 2 for Tyson Ward. 0 for 2 for Yandinen. So far from Shorts, 1 for 4 for 12. Paris basketball from outside the arc. But they have a 7-point lead here with 5:50 to go. Utara now defending against Capasso. Going to be a little bit more physical. Al-Baldi back in the game. Utara Deck to the basket. Deck using his body, flips it over. Good ball movement. Al-Baldi kicks it back out. Unselfish basketball by Real Madrid. That leads to a wide open 3 for Facundo Capasso. There's no way a defense can rotate on that many passes. And there's a steal on a turnover by Paris basketball. Capasso with the hesitation, he knew it was coming. Goes to the basket, but can't get the left to go as Garuba comes over the back and knocks it out. It's a great play by Capasso. I love when point guards do this. They come down, they hesitate, they look like they're going to set it back up, and he makes the spin move and gets by Heafy, but he just can't finish it with the left. It's an incredible play by point guard, showing his class and style. Another short 3 for Paris. Has been short the last 3 or 4 shots. Garuba going coast to coast. Alejandro Musa and Thiago Splitter wants a timeout. He can't believe his team just let Usman. First time, or the last time around, I should say. I keep talking about the last game like it was the only game. I feel like it was round 33. The only real game these guys played. It was spectacular. Capasso now with 8 points and 4 assists. TJ Shorts on the bench. Kratzer wide open for a second. Heafy to the basket, sidesteps, lays it in. And he gets a difficult 2, to say the least, as Madrid continues their physicality on defense. Now this 2-man game between Capasso and Deck into Garuba. Garuba spins, looks for some space. Al-Baldi with the fake to the hoop. Al-Baldi up strong. Well defended at the hoop by Colin Malcolm. Not giving up the easy 2. You see, Baldi didn't look like he wanted to take that, but there's 5 lead changes so far. Real Madrid's had a 5-point lead, Paris 7. Pretty similar to round 33, where neither team was able to escape from another one until Madrid made the run to start the 4th quarter. Al-Baldi drops 2. Heafy blows by Capasso. Capasso gets back just in time. Here comes the help from Garuba. Kratzer could have cut. Heafy a lot of ball handling, steps back and throws up a 3. And not much you can do more right there defensively if you're Facundo Capasso. That's well defended. You just say, you know what? If you're going to beat me that way, just Heafy, go ahead and beat me. And that's a heck of a 3-pointer. Deck now. Madrid's offense a little bit extended. And try to get that, push that back in. Good job by Yui to get it inside to Garuba. Garuba looking for something, gets it blocked one side, gets the rebound, flicks it up, but can't get it to fall. And here comes Malcolm, wants to run. Deck again, pressuring the ball, and the rebounder sees wide open, has a high arcing shot that's way too long. He couldn't believe he was that open, as TJ Shorts now is on the scoring table. Yui to the basket. Al-Baldi fakes one more time. Yui wide open. Good ball movement. Deck can't get the set shot off. Goes to the hoop. Bodied up at the basket. I think that's well defended, to be honest with you. There's a lot of contact, but Kratzer went up. Left his hands up in the air. Sija Yui. Also, 5-point lead here. Paris with the rock. got Heafy and TJ Shorts in the game together now. Heafy steps back, another three, fading away to the left. Nazir Heafy, there's not much you can do about it when he gets a little bit of an open like that. Fade into his and head to Fenerbahce next week. Heafy now defending Capasso. Musa looking for an opening, can't find it. Deck comes off the pick. Well switched at first. Now you got Deck with the mismatch down low. Siege goes down to help, and you can't leave Capasso wide open. They got a break there. Musa now gets it back. Musa to the basket, using the body, using the arms. Can't get it to fall, and here comes TJ Shorts and the boys. Musa doesn't have time to complain. See if we get it on the floor. It's going to be on the floor by Alberto Baldi as TJ Shorts looking for the three. Baldi gets it on the floor. Fee out, C out. Herrera in the game. Kavarius Hayes in the game. Yantanen back in the game. Heafy now 2 for 3 with his last 2 from behind the arc. TJ Shorts had a look. He wants to take Garuba instead. They slip the pick on him. That leaves him wide open against Garuba. Garuba defends it perfectly. Tyson Ward can't get it to fall. Kavarius Hayes had an easy rebound, let it go. And now we're going to get a jump ball situation one more time between Yantanen and Garuba. Kavarius Hayes wants to jump ball. The team with 4 rebounds. I got to try to anticipate the tip here. Tyson Ward, I'm going to see him try to maybe step in front of Baldi, because that's probably where Garuba's going to go with the ball, depending on which way he puts his body. He's going with the right hand, tip the other way. Kavarius Hayes comes up with it. TJ Shorts with 10 on the shot clock. There's a rare slip in the pick. That means comes back one more time. TJ Shorts stops, fades, and got fouled right there by Baldi, but no call as Capasso brings it down, switching on defense. Paris all over the ball on low if they can get it. Shorts got a hand on it. Now Yantanen switches out. You got Deck down low with Shorts. Garuba pulls up for 3. Usman Garuba. Paris is saying, you know what? If you're going to beat me with Garuba's hitting threes, you could do it. Don't give up other players easy baskets. Yantanen now trying to get to the basket. Tyson Ward, who hasn't made one yet, this time gets an open look. Looks over to his bench and said, never fear, baby. Tyson Ward is here. And he's ready to throw down a couple more threes. That's his first one of the night. Garuba through the middle, almost had an easy look. But Ward gets his foot on it. 1 for 4 now for Ward. That's his first field goal of the night to go with the 2 free throws. Zonia back in the game. 1 minute to go here in his first half. Different field around 33, but Paris still sitting on 44 points. Watch the middle. He loves a pass into the middle. Musa now pulls up for 3 from deep. He can't get it to fall. Musa complaining to the referee. TJ Shorts now on the run. Tyson Ward, who just got a look before, gets stripped on from behind. An errant pass that's handled by Deck. And now Madrid will slow it down. Down 8 points. Looking inside to Gabby Deck if they can. TJ Shorts getting low on him. You got to send help. Yantanen comes over. They switch in midair. Back out to Capasso with 2 on the clock. Capasso puts it up. That's an air ball. You got 18.3 to go. Paris ball. And I got a feeling it's going to be timeout on the floor. Splitter's going to set something up. You're up 8. You've held Real Madrid to 36 points on their home court. And right now you just want 1 shot, and that's it. And you want it to be a good one. Don't give Madrid the ball back. Madrid does have a foul to give. Both teams have fouls to give here, so it's going to be interesting how Madrid plays. It is Felice have been sharing time, about 18 minutes a game for each one. 8.5 minutes over the last few contests. Felice, remember, 2 fouls. Tavares, we haven't seen him yet. And of course, we won't see him now, so I'm sure he'll get in the start in the 3rd quarter. Shorts, 8 on the shot clock. Wants to shake down Garuba. Garuba defended him well the last time. Definitely going to take it down to one shot. Shorts shakes down Garuba. He broke his ankle. Are you kidding?
Miếng đến một cho dễ ăn. Đặt đôi hai bên vào và cuộn như cuộn chả thôi. Cái này chỉ khác là mình cuộn bằng lá nem, thì ở đây mình sẽ cuộn bằng bắp cải. Tí nữa thì khi mình hấp lên thì nước nó sẽ tiết ra rất là ngọt và ngon. Đó, như thế này là xong này. Cái đầu tiên mình sẽ dỡ ra làm hai cái đi. Đây, mình sẽ xé ra làm hai cái nhé. Đó, cho vừa miếng ăn mà lại ngon.